All right, guys. So this is the first day on the funded account, and we're already up $816.44. Took one trade yesterday, so let's get into the recap of that trade. Show you why I took the trade, and yeah, I'm just gonna go over to Trading View. Okay. So here we have coming into the market open on ES. We have previous day high not taken by ES, but on NQ we did sweep previous day high. Uh, there was a short opportunity from the SMT that was put in from those highs, obviously from the previous day sweep, but I wasn't interested in shorts since we're so close to this level. I thought we would have came up and took it out, and after we swept previous day high, London session already had taken out all these lows, so wasn't really too interested in taking shorts into the market. What I wanted to see, I was leaning bullish coming into market open, but what I really wanted to see was these lows get tapped into and then reverse back to the upside and take out all these 4-hour generated liquidity zones. So all these 4-hour targets I have up here. That's what I wanted to see coming into market open. I believe we had news yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. I believe so. But yeah. So market opens, and this is what I noticed that happens here. Okay. So ES took these lows. ES took London lows, but on NQ, we didn't take those lows. So a huge SMT formed. So a lot of chop yesterday. Okay, so this is when ES took London lows. We'll zoom into the minute chart. Okay. Okay, so ES took the low, but London didn't. What does that give us? SMT divergence, right? So once we have, I didn't mark out the SMT. I was on my phone in the gym. If you follow me on Instagram, you would see that. So why is it red? Okay, so we had an SMT. Let's go on the 15-minute chart. Huge SMT, right? Okay. So now that we know we have this SMT, I'm interested in longs because one, we didn't close below. We didn't close below on a higher time frame under these lows, meaning that this low will probably be protected. This is like an hourly wick. I wouldn't even count this as outside liquidity, just a little target in my mind that I have if we're going to keep dumping down. That's what I would like to see to take continuation shorts. But yeah, so we have that. So once we sweep it, I'm looking for one thing and one thing only. I'm looking for inverse fair value gap on a lower time frame to take up to these 15-minute highs right up here. So that's the reason for take profit. So if we zoom out on the 15-minute high, okay? It's like a little mechanical model right there. Okay, so I'm looking for the first inverse fair value gap. I'm looking for this 1 minute right here to get inverse, and that would be my entry. And then same on ES. That's what I was looking for primarily on ES, was a 1 minute to get inverse, which it did. So once I got inverse, I would be long, and then take profit will be right here. You could have targeted all the way up to previous day high for ES, but I'm gonna check if it hit it. I'm not sure if it did. But yeah, you could have targeted these highs up here, for NQ, but I'm being safe. It's eval. I always like to take safe trades that I know where price is going to go to. So I'll play this out. Entry right there. This wick. I enter as soon as I enter the second this candle closes. I have a limit right here. I got tapped in by this, and then bang. $800 on NQ. And then I'll run the trade, see how far I went up. But I know this trade was in chop for a long time. So actually, I'll just exit out this shit. Market was so choppy. Yeah, see, so we went all the way up to this 4-hour buy side liquidity zone. On ES, where did we get to? Did we tap all these levels? No. Yeah, we're never touched it. So I like taking entries more on NQ than I do on ES, just because NQ has a higher probability of hitting targets rather than ES. ES kind of like moves weird. I use ES as a huge confluence. Sometimes I'll take trades on ES if it just looks super clean and like targets are obvious, because ES is like ES to me is like the more risk manageable pair. But yeah, this was a pretty A+ setup that I've seen in the market this week. Haven't seen a setup like this. I would have took this for inverse right here, but I just wasn't. I was way too hesitant because we didn't sweep 4-hour. It wasn't within my rules, but we still caught a good trade at the end of the day. Even throughout all that market chop, we caught the cleanest trade I believe we had yesterday. But yeah.